hope amazing. So we're back with Entropia Universe. I'm, of course, at Guardian Village, and we're going to be knocking out some of the daily skill missions that we can knock out real easily to gain some skills and not honestly burn up too much pets. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we have the Tab mission. I believe I already have the daily Sunjuq mission on me. 200 tabs, of course, is worth, I believe it's 10 pack in anatomy. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of the explosive projectiles we have on us and switch that out for ammo or probably a loot pill. Let's just be honest. Let's grab a loot pill real quick. And then let's grab like 50 ped and weapon cells real quick. That might be a good idea. I'm pretty sure we'll want that. Okay, so real quick, we're going to head out. In all honesty, I normally like to hunt the little slime dudes right out the door here because they drop the jellies, and these Mawcots, they're actually an excellent hunt. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a kill dog tag collection mission. Now over here far to the other side where we're running, we're going to find the tabs. Hold on one second, I forgot to get chat up. I do want to say I hope you guys are doing amazing and just freaking epic yourselves. Hold on one second. We're almost to the running spot. That guy's probably going to try to get me. We'll whip his butt if he does. Okay, I have got chat up. That's a good sign. And we are that much further. Hey, how you doing, Vital Duck? I hope you have a great day too. Okay, so we're at the tabs. Now, here's the thing I'm going to tell you guys. Tabs are actually one of the great little huntable creatures in this game. One of the reasons why is because they drop tab hides and they drop basic leather extractors. Now, basic leather extractors have a reasonable markup, and so do the tab hides. Real quick, we're going to consume this. I knew that guy was coming after me in a second. So we'll rip through 200 tabs real quick. That'll give us a little bit of skill. If you guys don't know, the daily skill missions on Planet Toulan are actually pretty good, especially if you're a new person. Most of them are lower level mobs that you can codex on and have reasonable returns. And so, plus the skills that they give in their daily missions are actually excellent skills. And so we'll knock out a few dailies. Shouldn't take us very long. Planet Toulan, if you are trying to become a crafter, is a super important planet to hit up, especially if you're going to craft end items, not like components and stuff, right? Because machinery goes into end items, all your weapons, all your enhancers, all your armors and such. And so the ability to just go and collect just a crap ton of machinery each day, well then coming out here and knocking out a little bit of tab hunting for your extra anatomy skills is a big deal. So, goal-wise, while we're still here, well, I think we're on day 48 for the running of 90 days. Oh, no, I'm on 6 of 90 days. I'm sorry. I'm on day 48 of the 120 days of streaming solid. Man, I fast-forward myself there a little bit. And so, we've got, 54 days left of running the daily every day, which is crazy. So far, it's going super well, just so you guys know. And we're not down a bunch. We're down just a very slight amount right now. Which is exciting because the amount that we've gained skill-wise is not just a slight amount. In fact, at 70 pet, at 6 days, what do we have? 35 plus... Is it 41? Let me think real quick. So 5 times 7 is 35, yep. 7 on that. Oh no, 42. So 42, guys. We're at 4.2 pad already, and we literally are not down 4.2 pad on crafting. So that's pretty good. All in all, I think we're rocking. So, I hope everybody's day is going good. I have coffee. Mine's going awesome. We're having wildfires here in Colorado. Not exactly where I live, but the smoke is out of control. And in all honesty, it looks like crap outside. Like, it's pretty smoky. It's kind of neat that the smoke doesn't come into your house. It probably is a little bit, you know what I mean? But and it doesn't look as smoky as it did last night. Last night, as I was driving home, holy crap. I should have probably videoed it, guys. Honestly, tonight, maybe I'll go out and I'll get a video of how smoky it is. Some of you might be impressed. Some of you might not care. I mean, who knows? So, Entropia, we're rocking on this game, guys. Starting to slowly build up a massive amount of power. We're gauze sniping to build up our gauze sniper stuff so that I can craft tier 3 gauze blueprints. I know that there's not a lot of gauze riflemen in the game right now, but the fact is they just got introduced. New players that are starting now. The gauze weapons will have been there the entire time. So, you know, there will be more gauze players eventually, was what I would think, you know what I mean? At least I hope so. Trying to get it to where I can make every type of weapon at least up to tier 3. Just in case. So these tab hides, these actually have pretty good markup. I'm going to show you this. So 400%, obviously they don't sell all the time, but the percentage of markup is absolutely impressive. Honestly, guys, I'll be telling you the truth. I'm likely to use the tab hides at the end of our entire 90 days here on Toulan to do a crafting run of the tab texture. It's a cool texture, but besides it being a cool texture, we'll have the chance of spawning some Planet Toulan textures, blueprints. And I do have a good collection of Planet Toulan textures, but I do not have them all. I'm still missing a small amount of textures. And I've ran a pretty good amount of runs on this planet, just to be honest. Man, we are flying through this. We're already at 48. I could be using a bigger gun and getting through this faster, guys, but we wouldn't probably be recovering as well. I like these little tabs because they make me think of a real thing that somebody would have as a pet. Like an extra fat little gerbil. You know what I'm saying? That's reasonable. I think we'd all own a fat little gerbil. I've never owned a gerbil, but for some reason, you know, maybe I should buy a gerbil. I've never owned one. I kind of think it would be neat to own one. But then you have to take care of them, and there's all the responsibility of pet ownership. If there was a little fat gerbil creature like this big, though, I feel that it would be a common pet. Don't think we'd be hunting them, but keeping them as pets, just to be honest. Okay, boom. Man, we are crushing it. Okay, let's get this. You know, we don't really need our armor on for this kind of hunting, just so you guys know. These guys don't actually do a ton of damage. Oh, come on. And we'll switch over to more high firepower when we're doing the Sunjuqs, guys. Don't worry. I'll probably use our 20 on those. We'll also probably get a global during the Sunjuqs, so if you guys are ready for that, you know, it'll be good. My mojo level's pretty high, so a global is likely to happen anyway. But the Sunjuqs seem to have like some kind of thing for me. They like to hook me up all the time. I don't have a complaint about that. I actually appreciate it. Look at this. Boom. Little fat rodent dudes over here. Oh, I'm killing those three because they're standing there like it's a Western. Boom. Kill all these Motocs just because they're all standing here. Honestly, they kind of started this. We're killing it on leather extractors, though. Which you need on this planet. Guys, just so you know, Planet Toulan has excellent overall textures. And the Planet Toulan textures, you can actually run pretty low level. Like, they're not super high level textures to run. They're reasonably easy. And super fancy. One of the fanciest ones in the game is a Planet Toulan texture. It's like that golden flower one. I'll show you what it is. It's very pretty on stuff. It looks fancy. I put it on a cowboy hat once and sold it for a bunch. It was a super fancy cowboy hat, guys. And in all honesty, if I could make fancy clothes and sell them more consistently, I would really appreciate that. Because there's a lot of cool clothes you can make in this game, but the consistency in which they sell isn't great. Just gonna say. Lots of stuff happening on the Disney Channel today, huh? Okay, get this guy. Okay. By the way, these tabs are so good that I'm currently on repeat and I'm at 10.6%, which is crazy because repeating a codex is absolutely a ton of freaking work. Like, it's just insane. It's worth it. We'll get a ton of skills. In fact, if you guys want to see the amount of skills we'll get for this tab repeat, I want to show you guys this. It's absolutely impressive. Tab repeat. It's going to let us pick either 25 of all those skills, 1562 of all the other skills, or 781 of some other skills. That's absolutely impressive. Just going to tell you guys. That's a lot of skills. And so we'll be racking up some nice, sexy skill points as soon as we knock out this repeat. I have been doing a little of it each day after I get my video done of our 90-day crafting videos, you know what I mean? And so it is slowly happening. I am only doing the daily once per day. I have not checked if you can still repeat the dailies on Planet Toulan every couple hours. Long ago, that was one of the things. Oh, I'm hoping textures get a boost with the new graphics engine too. I'm actually hoping that it makes apartments and all kinds of stuff popular again. Because in all honesty, that domestic side of this game is a huge part of the game. It's a absolutely important part of the game. And if it was better developed, could be a big part of the economy. Like legitimately, not only could the clothes be a bigger part of the economy, but something that I've complained about is that there should be recipes in this game. And there should be the ability to cook stuff in your home on a stove and craft food and other edibles that will allow for you to get kind of buffs and stuff. I've thought that there needs to be food and booze and drinking. So, like, we need brewers in this game. They need to add it. And we need cooking in this game. And the game would actually have more depth to it. Because a lot of people, I think, would do that whole domestic stuff where they literally are just about cooking and designing houses and stuff like that. I think they would. Well, people are complimenting Dissy today. I don't know what he did good. But his people are giving him lots of love. Good for him. Dissy's a cool player, just so you guys know. Absolutely a great guy. Or person. I actually don't know them physically, so I shouldn't say. But the person is awesome. They play well. You know how it is. Man, we're almost through, guys. We're at 113. And if I would avoid the Guardians, it would probably move us through this faster. But, you know, like, in all honesty, we don't mind killing a few Guardians. Unless they're Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we don't want to kill them. I was bobbing and weaving there. Did you guys see that? Side, side, boom. I don't know if that's gonna... Well, we know that doesn't do anything in this game, but it looks cool. Okay, we're still rocking this. The Sunjuqs will go way faster, just so you guys know. I'll probably pull out a fireball or a bigger gun, and we'll just kill them. I'll be using a 20. Is what I'll be using. I've got a good amount of weapons on me. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. Young tap taps. You know, if we were just killing the young tap taps, we'd be fast. Come on, little guys. You know, I have to mow my lawn this weekend again. I don't know what's up with it, but my lawn is like purposely growing fast as heck this year. I mean, maybe not, but it really feels like I'm mowing my lawn constantly to get it to not look like crap. Just for the honest truth about it. I'm not the biggest fan of doing yard work or mowing lawns. Mostly because I have allergies. And the next day kind of just sucks, but you know. Adult stuff. You have to do stuff in adult life. It's kind of, even when you don't feel like it. Rough, right? Not that rough, though. I'm pretty blessed to have a lawn to mow, just to be honest, guys. Shouldn't be complaining, right? Responsibilities of ownership of something isn't the biggest, you know, complaint in the world. Man, my mojo level is awesome today. I think my coffee's pretty strong, guys. It's feeling strong. Delicious. I might have put a little bit too much coffee in the coffee maker. Made it a little bit heftier than normal. Okay, we're flying through this. These guardians take a second to kill, though. Guys, didn't it feel like we're getting more of these than this? Like, this doesn't seem like the right amount of stuff. Switched off too soon. These guys, they're way close today, huh? Okay, we're almost ready for a global. We'll finish up these dudes. And then we'll go over to the Sunjuqs real quick and we'll knock them out. That'll give us a global. Maybe it doesn't. I shouldn't just say that it's going to give us a global for sure with such a high level of confidence. But I do feel we'll probably global. I mean, my level of confidence in it is probably excessive, and we probably should watch being so confident in it. But we've done some sexy work here on the tabs. I feel we've prepared ourselves well for a global. We got a little bit over 50 kills left to do, which won't be bad. Man, I'm having just an awesome year this year, you guys. Okay. Shoot that guy. Trying to watch chat. I'm thinking that at the end of my 90 days of pure crafting, I'm going to do some kind of big giveaway. Haven't figured out exactly when I'll stream it. You see those laser blasts coming over the hill right there? That was kind of crazy. I'll have to figure out something cool we can do as a giveaway at the end of my massive power building session. There has to be something good, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll craft something. Like not a special gun or vehicle. Maybe it will be a vehicle, actually. You know what? I have some cool vehicles we could craft. I mean, I'd have to go to Rocktopia and save up all this stuff. But I think we could do that. Or maybe it should be something else. I don't know. I want to do a giveaway, though. And a sexy giveaway of something cool that, you know, you guys wouldn't just have the ability to get on your own necessarily. Or easily get on your own, I should probably say. Boy, this guy's taking a second to kill, huh? That was not worth it shooting him down. Come on. Getting there, guys. So I don't know when they're going to do the new engine, but I am really hoping that it revives this game and brings in a whole class of new players. It would be super cool to see this game have a second heyday, you know what I mean? Not only that, I'm significantly invested in this game, you know what I mean? We put a lot of time and money into a character. And so if this game blew up, it would be super cool. I mean, just reality-wise. But who knows? Let's all cross our fingers, guys. Cross your fingers for the new engine. It'd be maybe they'll do it this year. My God, I think that they've took too long messing around with trying to get their shit together. And in all honesty, I think that they should have probably launched the new engine like this year, earlier this year. But here's to hoping that it does actually come into play. Trying to read all these guys' conversation. There's kind of a weird conversation going on over here in the Disney channel. And so I was kind of, hey, thank you very much, Sir Bear. I hope you're having a great freaking day and rocking. I hope you guys are all doing amazing in your own personal lives. So we're knocking out the dailies here on Planet Toulan, collecting the skill missions. Really, in all honesty, I'm just being a greedy guy and powering up our character. So, we are on number 6 of 90 of collecting the daily 70 peck mission for machinery, in which, in all honesty, guys, that at the end of all those runs is going to end up giving me like 63 ped in machinery skill. Now, I'm going to show you why we do that real quick, just in case you guys don't know. My engineering is obviously good and stuff. What we're doing is we're trying to get our machinery the rest of the way into place for the final push towards industrialist. Now, if you guys don't know, industrialist is one of the final skills you can unlock as a crafter. Unfortunately, we have to push our crafting all the way up to level 60. Yeah, that's hardcore. And so, in order to basically position ourselves for the final push on that, I am grinding the crap out of Planet Toulan. And so, for the next 54 days, I'll be on this planet. Of course, I'm uploading the crafting runs, short version, to YouTube each day. And then on top of that, we're picking up the skill missions while we're on the planet. And so by the time I leave Planet Toulan, we should be setting pretty powerful. Like, I'm going to just be honest, I'm already a pretty good crafter. I think our crafter levels are within reason. We are at 41st level as a grenade launcher crafter. Well, that's not the crafter. Let's look at the crafting part. Craft construction right here. We're at 50th level mechanical projectile launcher. We're at 45th level on projectile launchers. So I need to gain either 10 levels, 15 levels. I need to gain a lot of levels left. It's going to be a lot of work, you guys. It's going to be probably, I don't know, mid this next year is what I would think, just so you guys know. We will be globaling today, just so you guys know. The mojo level is too high, and so while I'm killing Sunjuqs, we're going to just global out of nowhere. It's going to be random. It's going to look random. It's not really. The mojo level is too high for it to be random. Okay, we've just completed that. Now we're going to bust out a vehicle. We're going to fly over and we're going to knock out the Sunjuq mission real quick. By the way, if you're just trying to maximize how much you can get out of this, literally you can redo the dailies on Planet Toulan like every few hours. Like, I don't know how they get away with it because their dailies are not dailies. By the time I finish with the Sunjuqs, legitimately, I would probably be able to come back here and do the next to repeat this mission. Or if not, if I did the Sunjuqs and then went and pulled some trees. By the way, the tree harvesting on Planet Toulan is super good. Let's check this guy's armor. What's he wearing? Son of Ludius. Frontier armor adjusted. I don't know this armor. Not super powerful. Okay. Just checking. I hadn't seen that armor. I wanted to know what was up with it. So we're going to go right here to the jelly zone. If you guys don't know, the jelly zone is where you can actually sweat the Makots and stuff like that if you're skilled enough. I wouldn't just go there and do it on your own. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you have a high enough defense to succeed at sweating them. If you do want to, it's just on the other side of this area that you can find the Makots to sweat. Now, we could collect that mission right there, but we're not wanting to collect it real quick. We're going to go and get this guy's mission to kill Sunjuqs. And, of course, we already have the daily mission for Sunjuqs. So we're going to be killing the crap out of Sunjuqs. We'll click this out of the way. I'll find the daily real quick. Sunjuq daily. Sunjuq's other daily. Look at this. We've got 2 daily Sunjuqs, so we're stacking. We've got 1 mission for killing 100 and 1 mission for killing 250. We are going to collect both of them. This one will give us 22 PEC and BLP technology. This one will give us 9 PEC in aim. And so, oh, it's from the new starter pack. Okay, the gun for the new starter pack looks good. That armor does not look that great. I'm just going to be honest, guys. So the weapon I'm going to use is this PR-20, which is a plasma rifle. It's the Hyperion one. It's going to shred these guys up pretty fast. And so we'll get going. Boom. Maybe we'll switch to my fireballs if it's taken too long to kill guys. But I would suspect that we rip through these dudes pretty fast. The 20th level, by the way, if you guys are wondering efficiency on this thing, this is why we're using this. Look at the sexiness of this. 75.8 efficiency. We have a bullseye 8 on it, a long reach 4, a Shiznit laser sight, and an Amatrex L20B amplifier. And so that's pretty good. Oh, I didn't see the speed boost it gives. That is cool. Okay, a 16% speed boost does change it a little bit. I won't talk too much crap about that. Defense-wise, I'm talking crap. But in all honesty, a 16% speed boost is pretty impressive. No matter what kind of armor it is. That means you're going to just have to find really good plates. That's not a big deal to find good plates. In fact, guys, if you're really serious about hunting, the plates are where it's at. I mean, good armor's nice too. Boom! I told you we'd global. I knew it. Like, there was 0% chance that we're not global in a bunch today. The mojo is palpable, you guys. I don't know how, but sometimes you know how you can just feel it and you know. That's where I'm at today. Like, yeah. Pretty awesome day, actually. 20k durability, that's pretty nice. So it's pretty good. Okay, so besides the defensive stats, which you can adjust that all up with the plates and stuff like that. So that's not that bad. That new set's popular, huh? Like, just to be honest, I agree with them giving out a new set like that. I mean, like, making one available. Because I think it's super important for new players to have a positive experience in the game. And so, a bunch of really good low-level equipment is a absolutely great way to get people off to the right track in this game. Like, I actually think that that was a good choice for them to make that adjustment. Too many new players don't play for very long and they quit. And in all honesty, you don't even understand how to play this game for frickin' a year. You know what I mean? Like, this is just not a instant, hey, I started playing it, I understand how to do well in a game. And so I think most people stop playing before they actually have any true chance of getting good and breaking even, or even starting to actually be their own person in the game. And that's the thing. There's so many people that have their own flavor of play and do absolutely good in Entropia Universe. And so it's not like there's one dude system that is the, oh, if you don't play like this, you just don't know what you're doing. It's a lot of different gameplay styles work. Um, some people play in a style that I could never play in. I actually like to actively play. Some people legitimately do just get on, do trades. They don't really shoot anything. They're not really trying to level. They really do just focus on the economics part of the game, and they do super well. That's not my game style, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to diss somebody else's play style. Let's just say that. Of course, my play style wouldn't work for everybody else either, you know what I mean? And my play style, honestly, had been costly to get here. It's not like it was like cheap to get a whole bunch of crafty skills. That part was expensive. One thing I will have to say, if I were going to redo everything I've done in this game, I would have probably not started crafting until way later in the game. Like, just straight up. Like, I feel I did start crafting just slightly too early for my own benefit. It is what it is. I mean, like, it is how it went down. But, guys, we're struggling to move. How did I get so heavy all of a sudden? We're one item over my butt. I should have sold the frickin' blueprints that we have from doing our crafting runs. Hold on one second. I'm going to go up the hill. I'm going to sell our blueprints real quick. So that we're not having... Oh, you know what? We'll just throw a skateboard down. I really actually never was a good skateboarder in real life. I did skateboard as a kid. But you know, like how some people are like real skilled at it? I never was a high skilled skateboarder. Like, I skateboarded, but like, you know, like normal kids, not like doing fancy tricks or anything. Like, more or less just a normal person skateboarder. Oh my god, I should have rolled the further up here. I apologize for this. This was a bad choice. I didn't realize they were going to slow us down so much. Just trying to kill some stuff and get us some rewards. Oh, come on. Ooh, what is this Mentor's Edition Soulmate Tessimo, huh? Bunch of people are selling out their mentor items, it looks like. Come on, come on. Almost there. We just need to make it to a trade terminal and get rid of some frickin'... This is my bad, you guys. I did a crafting run earlier. And we have a bunch of blueprints that are just junk blueprints that I needed to get rid of. Okay, boom. Now we're good. Sorry about that. Why can't you get the hunter armor? Wait, why can't you get the hunter armor, Darwin? Is there a reason? I'm curious about this. I'm trying to get all skilled up to start making my own armor permanently. Just to be honest. None for sale? Okay. Not even any brokers? Can I be honest? The armor I want is never for sale either. But I get you. Oh, the same 3 parts? What planet does it come from? Is it hard to get? That's always frustrating. Honestly, I see a few armor pieces like that where like some of the parts would be really easy to get, but a full set would suck to try to get. Ooh. What am I shooting over here. There's Mawtalks over here? What the heck is this? They just got a bunch of level 1 Mawtalk young hanging out to be killed. Good for them. Well, if I see it, I could message you, but you probably are checking every day. So I'm checking every day, and I can't remember which blueprint I'm trying to get, but it's either like the Necromancer or the Lich gloves, and I think it's the Lich gloves. But basically, I want to be able to sit there and start grinding out a whole set of armor slowly. Gloves, harness, and thighs, huh? I could picture that. What mob does it drop off of? Is it a mob that's easy to hunt, or is it a mob that's like crazy? I'm always curious about that. So, I have a whole set of Spectre armor blueprints. The stuff to make Spectre armor is never there. Like, I've been kind of thinking about making myself a Spectre armor set for like months now. The items to actually do it, just, I never see them. And I check every little bit. But I'm pretty sure that that's why you never see Spectre armor in the actual market. Is because the stuff to craft the Spectre armor isn't in the market. And I checked, the creature that I would have to kill to farm the stuff for the Spectre armor, I'm not beefy enough to do. I'm trying to get there. Like, I'm working on it hard. But let's just be honest. There are a few creatures in this game that there's 0% chance that I'm knocking it out. Oh, the Hunter! Now, okay, Hunter Harness. Ooh. Mentor Edition. Okay, that makes it different. Let's think about that. I don't know how you would get that. Mentor a whole bunch of people. Holy crap, that would be a whole bunch of work. Or... you know what? How is there not a mentors guild? Hey, how you doing, DefM? I hope you're having a great day. So, can I be honest? There should be a mentors guild in this game where people all work together to mentor a bunch of people and stuff like that and trade mentory items. That way it would be easier to get mentor sets and stuff. Yeah, that might be a good choice. I mean, I'm not going to start one, but I do feel that there would be a good idea for somebody to start a mentors guild. Be a good choice, I think. Oh, I get you on that. I don't know how to get specific things to drop as a mentor. That's why I think that it might be easier to get stuff if you were in a consortium of mentors and you just traded the stuff that you don't get to each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mentor. I've mentored one person ever. That's right. I did it. It was interesting. I would do it again. I thought it was fun. And I feel I did a good job mentoring. I mean, like, not perfect. Oh, look at that. We got a Maca old mob pill. Who would have even thought we were going to get that? I don't know. You have 2 Hunter Thigh Guards? So they just like to give away the Hunter Thigh Guard. Badly. Okay, we got to get you the rest of the set. Let's think about this. So, have you got into any of the forums to discuss things in the forums to see if somebody has one in the forum that they would trade you? Because I would hope that somebody else is in the situation where they're like, yeah, nah, if I could only get this last thigh guard. I don't know that that's true, but I think a pro is true Jedi. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to use our... Dun, 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 dun. Okay, get ready to convert to ammo. Boom. Jedis, guys. Jedis. Don't you think Jedis are a neat concept? You asked around on Discord? Boom! Another freaking global. I knew our mojo level was high, guys. Like, honestly, sometimes the mojo is just so freaking palpable that you could cut the air. I don't know how it would look when you cut the air, but it sounds cool. It's a great expression. I don't know how cutting the air would even work. I would ask around on Discord too. I got my Discord back up, you guys. I'm not like active on it yet, but we're working on it. I got a plan for a plan. Basically, eventually, I would like to put together some kind of plot of some kind in which we all dominate this game a little bit further, and life in general, just to be honest. You know, normal thing. But I love Discord, dude. I'll find my Discord, and I'll link it next week. We'll develop it a little bit more. Right now, I'm trying to create a Discord so that we can conspire to better do well on social media / and some other stuff. You know, your standard conspiracy. I think it's your standard conspiracy. Who knows? God, we are freaking dominating, guys. I got a crap load of animal oil. Got a whole bunch of Sunjuqs dead. By the way, this is where I come right here. Is where I do my tree harvesting. I just head down that coast, right down that way, like right down there. See all those trees? That's my tree harvesting area. I am currently tree harvesting 30 ped in trees every freaking day. I know that probably sounds crazy to you guys, because I'm doing skill missions, doing crafting missions. So basically every day I get on, and I'm on this dang game like 3 hours. I know, right? A little bit extreme, but we're working to knock out a whole bunch of goals this year. And so, like, if we can just get the goals done, we'll be beast. You guys, our crafting level is going to be freaking sick by the end of the year. Because after we're done with this 90 days, I'm literally going to go back to Kelly and puke out items. Like, puking them out. And I don't even know how many items we'll be making, but we'll fill that auction up and keep it filled until. And until when, I don't know. We're just going to keep it filled. Also, in other super exciting news, just as a crazy aside note to you guys, my character has done so well that it has at least been 4 months probably since my last deposit into this game. I know, right? Is that not crazy? That's right. I'm playing every day, multiple hours. Have not had a deposit. I know. That's crazy. I think it's crazy. Like, I'm going to just be honest with you guys. At one point, I would have told you it's not possible to pull ahead enough like that. But it turns out that you can just dominate, slowly learn which mobs to hunt and what not to hunt, and start doing pretty freaking well in this game after years and years of gameplay. And so, for perspective, that is with years and years of gameplay, I'm finally where we're pulling the right zone to not have to deposit on a constant basis. Will I deposit again? Yeah, I will. For special occasions or something cool, I will probably deposit. Or when I'm buying boxes. I like to buy boxes during Christmas and open them period. And even if I didn't need the ammo or anything, I'm probably going to buy a bunch of boxes during Christmas just to open. I think it's super fun to open up boxes in this game. And so, like, reality wise, yeah, I will deposit even if we don't need to in the future. And, but I am super happy that we finally got to the point that I haven't deposited in months and months and have still been able to actively play, which, by the way, is crazy, crazy. Like, just absolutely epic. And so we're hoping we can keep it like that. Even on my giant super uber crafting run, we're barely down. And I would expect towards the end that we'll actually be up based on we'll get some explosive projectile recyclers or something like that type situation. And so overall, we are slowly becoming super freaking efficient in this game, almost to the point of free to play, actual free to play playing, which is, if we can get there, I will let you guys know. Like, if one day I realize that, hey, it's been 6 months since I deposited and we're just going up ped-wise, I'll let you guys know and we'll go over my stats and stuff like that so that you guys can prospectively know where you're at in the whole quest to just be able to play this game and enjoy yourself without having to constantly deposit money. It's a big deal to not be in, like, have to. You know what I'm saying? And so, I will have to say, though, somebody asked me last week if my sales of the Ospen S1X1s had been impacted by at all. And I had told them it had not, because at that point it had not been impacted. I will have to tell you guys, for the last week, I have not sold a single S1X1, which is absolutely shocking, but not all the way shocking because of the new option with the new gun and the starter kit. And so I'm not sure if it'll stay like that for long or if the hype for the starter kit will wear off and eventually I'll start selling S1X1s again. If not, I'll just quit making them and it won't be a big deal. I just prefer to be able to craft everything that we can craft because we get skill points for it, because we move forward the blueprint for one, and because I like to make pet. And traditionally, the S1X1s were making me a plus TT of 10 to 20 ped per each one. And that's a significant bonus. And so I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't have the market just crash out on it, but who knows? Maybe we're going to have the market crash out. I think we kind of have. I'll tell you guys if it stays crashed out. Let's hope it does not stay crashed out because it's one of my main selling items. And we can offset that, but I'm going to end up having to craft a whole bunch of high-level guns. And I'm going to tell you guys, high-level guns sell and stuff, but the amount of people buying level 60 guns and level 70 guns and stuff like that, compared to the guys buying new people weapons. Boom! Another! We got 3 freaking globals, you guys, and we just completed the mission. Holy crap. I told you, they were loving us today. That was so sexy. Let's go collect our missions real quick. So, we've got, we got a whole bunch of skills we're about to get for free. So, obviously, you see how in just a very short time, in less than 1 hour, we were capable of setting here and just gaining a frick grip of skills. We'll get a bunch of BLP1, we'll get some aim, we'll get some anatomy. So let's talk to Bob first. Here's our reward. Boom. Thank you, Bob. We appreciate that. That was the 100. And what was that? Did he give us marksmanship? What did he give me? Aim. He gave us aim skill. We needed aim skill. I like to not miss the target when we're shooting. Real quick, now we're going to grab our tab. Tab. Boom. And then we're going to collect our Sunjuq mission. And so just like that, you guys see how we just ripped up some skills. Like, we got BLP weapon technology. We got aim. We got anatomy. I mean, like, overall, that's pretty sexy. I want to show you guys real quick that texture that I'm going to tell you is gorgeous for this planet. By the way, I have a grip load of textures and over 64 pages of blueprints. And so it kind of does make it where once we re-land on planet Calypso, the amount of stuff that we'll be able to craft is absolutely sexy. Okay, so we go in here. I believe it has the word flower in it. Oh yeah, golden flower blueprint. So I made a cowboy hat with this golden flower blueprint. It was fancy. Let's look at this one. This is not as fancy. There's so many cool blueprints, guys, though. I'm going to just tell you, if you guys are looking for some cool textures to be able to run, Planet Toulan has some great textures. It has really good skill missions. Honestly, if we ever repeat this repeatable tab mission, we're going to collect a crap ton of skills there. Outside of that, I do want to thank you guys for being epic and hanging out. Real quick, I'm going to find somebody we can raid over to that is also playing in Tropia Universe. I'm sure we can find somebody. That's Acid Burger. Acid Burger's playing in Tropia. We like him. He'll take the raid. I do want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great day yourselves. Outside of that, peace and very best wishes, and stay epic.